In this episode of the Impaulsive podcast, Jake and Logan Paul discuss their recent victories in boxing and WWE, as well as their thoughts on upcoming fights and opponents. The conversation begins with Jake reflecting on his win against Nate Diaz, acknowledging that while he is happy with the outcome, he was disappointed that he couldn't knock him out. He explains that he used his punch selection and footwork to open up Nate's guard and outbox him throughout the fight. Jake also mentions that he was impressed with Nate's durability and ability to take punches without being hurt. The discussion then shifts to the upcoming fight between KSI and Tommy Fury. Jake predicts that Tommy will win the fight within 5 rounds, citing his tactical boxing skills as the reason. He believes that KSI's previous victories were not legitimate boxing matches and that he still has more to prove in the ring. Jake expresses his desire to fight Tommy Fury after he defeats Danis, as he sees Tommy as a potential opponent who can help improve his skills as a boxer. Logan interjects, stating that he believes Jake wants to fight Tommy to prove that he is a better boxer than him. He argues that Jake has more to prove in the boxing world and that he needs to show that he has the ability to knock out his opponents. Logan suggests that once Jake achieves this, the conversation about who is the better boxer between the two of them can be settled. The conversation then turns to the topic of opponents and why Jake believes that people are avoiding fighting him. Jake asserts that he has more to offer as a fighter and promoter, citing his ability to sell pay-per-views and his success in the boxing world. He believes that his active involvement in the sport and his strategic partnerships make him a more attractive opponent. Logan disagrees, stating that Jake still needs to prove himself as a fighter and that he has more to prove than Logan does. The discussion becomes heated as both brothers argue about their respective positions in the boxing world. Jake accuses Logan of avoiding fights and not being respected as a fighter, while Logan defends his position and highlights his success in the WWE and his ability to sell pay-per-views. The conversation ends with both brothers agreeing to revisit the topic after Jake's fight with Danis. Overall, the podcast episode delves into the Paul brothers' recent victories, their thoughts on upcoming fights, and their differing perspectives on their positions in the boxing world. The discussion highlights the competitive nature between the two brothers and their desire to prove themselves as legitimate fighters. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.